Now, I think all these conferences are going to wind up canceling their seasons. And I'm just telling you how I would approach this if I was a university president. The question that I would have to be able to answer is, so what's our plan if somebody dies on our watch? What is our PR plan if somebody dies on our watch? Are we going to really be able to do what football does all the time when somebody gets hurt, which is just move it over to another field and keep on going like it's not happening? Do you really think you're going to be able to pull that off? I don't think they're going to be able to. We saw in Major League Baseball, they didn't even have a plan for if a team had an outbreak. I don't expect these colleges to have an understanding of what they're going to do in the face of worst case scenario. And Dennis Dodd of CBS Sports put a story out a few weeks ago that mentioned some guy who did his research who was like, look, if we do this on a mass scale, somebody is going to die. And I understand all these presidents who look at themselves and say, that's not something that I want to deal with. And I think ultimately it's going to be all of them. And if they don't see it right now, if they really do try to get out here and make it happen, good luck to you if that happens on your watch. If you're the guy that's got to explain, not just to that player's family, not just to the rest of that roster, but to America, why you were so damn insistent upon pushing through with this, good luck to you if that's the game that you want to play. I personally would want no parts of it.
They've spent all this time fighting against the professionalization of college athletics, fighting against the players being unionized, fighting against the players having representation or the players being treated like employees. The irony that is jumping up to bite them now, because this would be so much easier. They would have so much more safety. They would be protected from the liability of possibly killing somebody on their job, because if there was a union that existed, if they allowed these people to be treated like employees, then you could actually negotiate with someone and agree to something that will protect you from the fact that you are putting these people at danger. That's one thing that happens in other professional sports like the NFL and the NBA. Remember all those negotiations that were going on? That's what was happening. That's the point of a union. Unions protect players, but they also protect leagues. If they had a centralized body to negotiate this and agree to this, then the universities, the presidents will be absolved of all this guilt, because they could just point at the union and say, they agreed to it. You see that happen in football all the time.